what's going on out there, YouTube? This is SDL0320 representing JVS. So I have another unboxing for you guys. Now you can tell by the title, I'm talking about the Insta360 One. Now this is not to be confused with the Insta360 One X. This is not to be confused with the Insta360 Nano. This is just the Insta360 One. Now before I even go this, I want to make sure I give a huge plug, huge shout out to District Camera. District Camera, if you don't know, they have supplies of everything film and production. I mean, the ring light that you're actually seeing, which is Luminous Pro LED ring light, I got from them. There's gonna be a lot of other things that they have available to them, but in terms of printing, renting, lenses, microphones, everything, they have it at their disposal, and they were courteous to allow me to be able to kind of test this out, rent this out before even thinking about going through a purchase. And at the same exact token, I'm going to be going and doing a unboxing for them. But if you are in the Virginia area or the DMV area, definitely go and check them out. They have a location in Burke, Virginia. They have a location in Washington, D.C., as well as they also have a new location that's about to be opening up come June 15th in Arlington, Virginia. And their website is just districtcamera.com, and you'll be able to pretty much, regardless of where you are, you can be able to order certain things, and maybe they have that shipped to you. But let's go ahead and get into the nitty-gritty. So I've already pre-recorded a whole lot of this. I've also gone and tested this camcorder out. I was just in awe of the prospect of what this could be. One thing, sadly, I will say that I could not do is I was not able to test out the other accessories, and I think that accessories with this would make the value of this just skyrocket, because specifically with this one and with the One X, there is a selfie stick. It's basically an invisible selfie stick that no matter where you pull it out, you can't see it. So like, imagine you holding this out like this, and all they can see is just this atmosphere around you. I've seen even some people go and just attach this with an add-on to their car. You can, just like any of the other 360 cameras, they also do have an encasing. You can maybe also do this underwater. There is a waterproof casing for it, but I can only tell you about what is in supplied here. So let's go ahead and unbox this real quick. This is kind of an unconventional unboxing. I just cannot do it within the confines of the normal area, just because my son is very much so resting and needing sleep. So let's go ahead and go. So in the front cover, you've got, of course, the 360 VR camera, Insta360 One. It's got everything talking about 4K UHD, 24 megapixel photos, easy app. I'll talk to you a little bit more about the app process with this, because yeah, that was a little tricky to say the least. And then on the side, you just kind of have like pictures and editorials of certain things that you can be able to do, including the bottom, which I thought was really interesting, to be able to share the moment, a live 360 experience. So let's go ahead and just open this up. So I'm opening it up for you guys. So first thing you kind of see, you got the Insta360 kind of logo right here. Let's go ahead and remove that plating. And on the back of it, you can see all the different uses for it. Again, like I said, the waterproofing casing, you can use it as a drone. To me, personally, in a production standpoint, this would be the most valuable thing to use this with. Helmet cam, definitely. Selfie stick, that's what I was telling you about. And then, of course, you got the two other add-ons in the tripod at the bottom. But yeah, let's go ahead and let you take a look at it. So this is the baby right here. So it comes with this small little encasing. This is the camera. I'll show you how that. Whoa, scared the crap out of me. Oh my gosh, that was so scary. I'm editing that post now. Actually, I think it'd be better to do it that way. Anyway, on the back of it, I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna show you a couple different things on the back. So let's go ahead and take that out. So here you got a couple different things. You got the warranty information right here, and then you got a back plating that gives you all instructions. I highly recommend you go through the instruction palette, because in all honesty, there are certain things I just could not do until I read it. Normally I'm a techie, you know what I'm saying? I'm an IT nerd. I love figuring out stuff myself, but this specifically is very much so useful to go to the Insta360 website. It's very useful to go through this programming guide, because then that way you can be able to kind of go through and find out anything you need. And don't be worried, there's different languages at the bottom, yes, but they do have pretty much good details that you need, and then they'll give reference to the website so you can be able to go and access that. You also got a cleaning swab right here. I'm gonna put all that back in, and then I'm gonna let you guys look at the actual camcorder, just a second. It did come with a micro SD card. It's about 8 gigs. I don't know if you can kind of see it. It's a little hard to actually see. But that is what it actually takes. And so I highly recommend it if you go to your local Best Buy or if you go to Amazon. There are the ones that have the micro SD card, which even what I use right now personally, because you can go and interchange those in with camcorders like this. You can also interchange them with phones, but that is what this takes, and you're gonna need this. I ended up getting a SD card that's about 200 gigs from Amazon. It's actually on sale, so definitely go check this out, micro SD card. So let's go ahead and put all this down so you can kind of see what it's all about. So you got here, this is it. So this is the 360 camera on the back, pre-purposed on the front, and on the side here, if you can notice, this is the attachment that allows you to be able to directly plug into a, you got it? Can you see it? It's a little hard to see, but it goes straight into the lightning extender for an iPhone. So it just goes and fits right on the top of it or on the bottom of it, depending on what iPhone you have. And then you just kind of enclose it like that. Right here is just the charger. I hadn't pulled that out yet. So inside, you also have like this little box casing. And this is what you use to not just charge, but also do firmware update. I did do a firmware update on it. I'll walk you through what that process looked like in my review video. This is just my unboxing, so I'm just kind of showing you what they actually do have. And I was too afraid, and dare I say, rightfully so, to utilize this. Now what this is this is a little Spinet that you can go and hook this into the bottom of the camcorder and basically twirl it around to give you a full 360 view. I was not going to trust this. Now it probably just work very well, but I was not going to trust this little thing to do that, especially because, you know, I hadn't purchased it yet. And so maybe if I had like a warranty or something on that like that, but no, I couldn't in good service be able to do that. So definitely, if some of you guys do have it, definitely recommend you let me know in the comment section below. Is it worthy to try to use, or should I go and upgrade to try to get something else to actually use it? I'll show you how it kind of goes in the bit real quick. So when I pull it out, just so you, because I was actually a little scared. The first time I had it, like it was kind of like this, and I was like, I can't get it out, and I was like really scared I was gonna break it. It just goes in, goes out pretty easily. Now, when you're ready to go and kind of have it standing, you go from this point here, and then you just kind of lightly push in, and then it kind of sticks there. And that's all you really need to do. And then once it's there, you can be able to go and you turn it on, hold the button, and you're set. Now, I will say that you can use this specifically wirelessly. The only problem is you need to make sure you get the right app. I made the mistake of initially going and downloading the app, which was registered as the Insta360 One X. You need to make sure you get the application that's just Insta360 One. Now I know this sounds redundant, but when you go straight to the App Store, it immediately goes and does it. I think inside the booklet, and as well somewhere else that I saw, that you can go and you can scan the QR code and you'll be able to get in there automatically. Another thing is the Insta360 Moment and the Insta360 Player. The Insta360 Player and Insta360 Moment will allow you to be able to instantaneously be able to see what actually comes out and plays. One downside, I will say, it's an early precursor to the review, is that when I went and was using this wirelessly versus having this directly plugged in right here, I could not see what the footage actually was, because what it's doing is writing it straight to the SD card. And then when you go and take the SD card and put it into your laptop, you're able to see everything. But on the fly, only thing that I could actually do was use this as a remote. And once I used it as a remote, I was able to kind of start it. So, matter of fact, I'll kind of show you what this kind of looks like real quick. I don't know why it's got that advertisement going on up here. Cool. So, Insta360. Go to albums. Albums started. So once you go to albums, I know it's weird, but once you go down here to albums, you'll go and you'll see like the little button to be able to push. So you can go ahead and start it. And then what it'll say is not connected, but you'll see like a little Bluetooth button like right here. You push that Bluetooth button, it instantly connected, you'll see it green. And then from there, we can go, and I'll try to go and show you guys what that actually looks like. Ooh. So it took that. So yeah, so with that, I just go and I say stop. And then that's it. And the footage is taken, everything is saved up here, but again, I couldn't see it at all. So it's kind of like I use this actually for a production shoot. We actually did a production shoot for a short film I'm working on with a close friend of mine. And I was really worried when I went back through the footage because I was like, I don't know what this looks like. The software that you do get, I think it is the Insta. I want to make sure I give you the right accurate information, because there was a couple different softwares I had to actually install. The Insta360 Studio, which you can use that to actually repurpose and re-edit. You can go, I recommend making sure that the stabilization is accurate and working when you go and do it. There's an Insta360 player, you can download that, but it doesn't service well until you've gone ahead and edited it. So I'd recommend pulling this down to your studio either through the wire or taking an SD card out and putting it in. Once you go into the Insta Studio, go ahead and export it. Make sure you've already kind of had it stabilized, and then go back in and edit it, and you can kind of like pick your shot, so to speak, with their free capture mode. But either way, this is the Insta360. This is my unboxing for it. I will be going to do a more in-depth review for it in time to come, and I'll be utilizing the footage that I have. That'll probably be later on this week, but I just want to make sure you guys saw the unboxing for the device before I unfortunately have to give it back. But I'm turning it off now. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this. I'll talk to you guys a bit later on. Keep it locked. JVS, we ain't gonna stop. And again, make sure you go and check out districtcamera.com. And if you are local to the DMV area, definitely go and stop by. Make sure you go and check out their grand opening in Arlington, Virginia area on June the 15th. All right, you guys, I gotta go. Peace.